What's up, guys? I'm Williams, aka TheSwolefessor, here, education on health, fitness, social well-being, and I am finally here in California. I don't think we're actually in Anaheim right now. I think we're in like Grove, California. We're here for a few days with Brandon and I are here for a few days with his girlfriend Kristen, with my teammates Yanni, Derek, our friends William, Melody, and we're pretty much just here in this part of California for a few days, pretty much celebrating Brendan's birthday. What I'm about to show you guys today is pretty much just gonna be like just some raw, epic workout footage. Like we all like had just a big squat, bench, and deadlift day. We don't usually do that, but so that we can kind of just enjoy tonight for Brenda's birthday, we took our bench work for today and put it on this day with our squat and deadlifts as well. So I'm just gonna show you guys some raw footage. I actually hit a PR on squats, but it's like it was a PR and a fail at the same time. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about, and I might voice this stuff over or just kind of keep some of it raw and talk over some of the rest of it. I'm not sure, but I kind of just wanted to use this as like an introductory video, let you guys know that hey, I am here in California, and just be on the lookout for the content. Brandon and I have already started recording content, and the way we're gonna do it is bounce it off both of our channels. So like part one of a series will be on his channel, then part two will be on mine. So make sure you're subscribed to him. I'll have a link in the description box down below to his YouTube channel. But pretty much what we're gonna start off with, guys, is really pretty much going over like fatigue and why we program things the way we do, as far as having like, you know, our intensity days, our volume-based days, and then our third days. And I kind of talked about this briefly. I did an introduction to like, you know, acute fatigue, how to manage outside stress, how to make adjustments to programs. We're gonna be really breaking it down. So part one, we just kind of talk about like get a more in-depth introduction. It's going to be on his channel, and then part two, where we actually sit down and break it all down for you with the whiteboard, is going to be on my channel. So you guys be on the lookout for that. But yeah, enjoy the workout footage. Work. Oh my God, yeah.
Go, bro. Wake the fuck up. Make this shit move fast.
Alright, stay tight.
Big fucking breath, dude.
There you go. Come on, push up. That's pretty easy.
We're going up. We're gonna put on the song, bro. Let's go! Come on! Come on, deep breath, bro.
There you go. Compose yourself.
Move this shit.
There you go. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Get that shit up.
Alright guys, jumping in for a voiceover for the remainder of this video to kind of talk to you about what just happened. So you guys could see that the warm-ups that I showed you felt really good. And even the warm-ups I didn't record, guys, felt really well. I did really well with my my initial setup from the moment I get under the bar, my feet placement, all of that. On this top set, I pretty much didn't perform my top set the way that I was performing my warm-ups, in the sense of with my warm-ups, I was just focused on, like, getting internally high, focusing on positioning, etc. But with my top set, I just tried to pretty much do too much at once. I was trying to get some music playing and get over height, and the music cut out right as soon as I got into the bar. And then I kind of rushed my setup as far as getting my feet placed and everything like that. But all in all, despite that, guys, I still hit a PR of hitting that 425 for a double, even though I originally wanted for a triple. But the fact that I know I could have moved it for a triple at the proper RPE of 8.5 to 9, but didn't, due to not only like my foot placement, but just overall fatigue. You guys could see that on that second rep, I really, like, my lower back just like flexed hard, and I really dipped forward harder than what I think I ever have on the squat before. And that's almost to be expected, just due to the fatigue that comes with traveling, and the fact that this whole past week I was getting ready to get over here and just wasn't quite sleeping and eating the way that I want to be. Been really on top of that since being here. But it kind of works out, guys, because it allows me to, like, talk to you guys about two things. One thing is just the mentality you should have when stuff like this happens. It would have been really easy for me to, like, just stay frustrated about my top set, which I really was, because I was really upset that I didn't get the triple that I wanted, despite the double being a PR. I was upset that I rushed my setup. I was upset that my feet placement wasn't correct, upset about the fatigue. Or really, at the time, I wasn't even thinking about the fatigue. I was just upset that I didn't get it. But rather than being upset, I adjusted, got my mind right, and completed my back down sets, which actually felt really good. But then, as you guys can see, I got to deadlifts and tried to do 474 for my top single beltless at RPE 8, and I didn't get it. You're about to see me attempt to try to do it again, and I'm still not going to get it. It comes off the ground well, but I can't lock it out, just due to the fact that even though I always have a little bit of lumbar flexion anyway, I'm actually able to usually keep my back like somewhat more neutral when I'm beltless, despite, like, despite how I'm built, despite my leverages. But just the fatigue from not only the traveling, but then failing the top set, and then still managing to get through my back down sets on squats, just had me not feeling great for deadlift. So once again, it was just one thing after another. It would have been really easy for me to be like, okay, screw this, I'm done, I don't want to train more. But what I did was adjust for the day. You guys are going to see that I ended up going to, I believe, 440 pounds for my top set, which originally would have been my back down sets. And then after that, I just did 420 pounds for my back down sets, just because I could see that I was way more rounded and had way more lumbar flexion than usual, just due to the overall fatigue, which makes sense when you think about, like, traveling, the position your back's in, and then failing a top set on squats, so on and so forth. So it's important, guys, to just be able to look at why things go the way they do, recognize that, and then adapt as necessary, rather than getting frustrated with, oh, this, my top set or this lift didn't go the way I wanted. Evaluate why it didn't go the way you want, and adjust and adapt so you can come back stronger than the next session. I've had to make a lot of adjustments this week due to how things went on Saturday, because it was like, a heavy squat, bench, and deadlift day all together, which, like I said, isn't something that I or Brendan usually program, but just due to circumstances of traveling stuff is how things worked out. And you guys are going to see, even on my bench press, instead of doing my top set with, like, what I plan to do was like 297, I ended up doing 281. And that's just because I had to take what was there for the day to stay true to the RPE and get the work in, because that's what's important. So this actually worked out well, because now you guys can really be on the lookout and be ready for the videos that Brent and I are going to be coming out with. The first batch of them should actually be out tomorrow, where we talk about just the programming style of how we incorporate DUP into our programming with heavy days, volume days, and technique-based days. And then after that, you're going to be able to see towards the end of the week, where we talk more about the technique, about the overall fatigue and how we make adjustments to compensate for fatigue. So even though it's kind of a rough start to this whole, like, video series, it's all going to pan out really well, guys. So I'm excited, and I hope you all are as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and comment down below, let me know what you did. If you're not, leave a comment down below, let me know what I can do better. Like the video, share, subscribe. Keep it simple, specific, scientific. I'll catch y'all later.
Swole boy.